Could the United States, the birthplace of Silicon Valley, have missed its opportunity to lead in the world of chip-making technology? It's a question worth pondering. Once upon a time, the United States was at the forefront of this industry, with companies like Intel paving the way. However, as the years rolled by, the landscape began to change. In the early years, chip-making was largely an American game. Silicon Valley was the epicenter, and the United States was the world's largest chip producer. But as the industry evolved, other nations began to make their mark. In the late 80s and early 90s, countries like Japan and South Korea began to challenge the American dominance. They invested heavily in chip-making technology, and their efforts paid off. Companies like Samsung and TSMC emerged as formidable competitors, slowly chipping away at the American lead. By the turn of the millennium, the United States found itself in a difficult position. American companies were still making chips, but the production had largely shifted overseas. At the same time, the rise of China as a global manufacturing powerhouse added another layer of complexity to the situation. Fast forward to the present day, and the United States finds itself playing catch-up. Despite efforts to reinvigorate the domestic chip-making industry, such as Intel's proposed $20 billion investment in 2 new factories in Arizona, the United States still lags behind. The U.S. CHIPS Act, a $52 billion program aimed at boosting American chip-making, has been criticized and accused of violating fair market principles. This legislation, which prohibits companies receiving funding from expanding chip production in China, has faced its share of controversies. The question that arises now is, can the United States reclaim its spot at the top? It's a challenging path, strewn with numerous obstacles. It requires not just significant financial investment, but also a commitment to innovation, collaboration, and a willingness to challenge the status quo. In summary, the United States, once the leader in chip-making technology, lost its edge due to a combination of factors. The rise of global competitors, the outsourcing of production, and a lack of sustained investment and innovation have all played a part. Despite recent efforts to revive the industry, the path to reclaiming the top spot is far from straightforward. Indeed, the story of the American chip-making industry serves as a stark reminder of the dynamic nature of technology and the importance of continuous innovation and investment. It's a tale of missed opportunities, but also a lesson for the future. The race for technological dominance is never over, and the next chapter is yet to be written.